Hi there, welcome back to Colorado and Company. You know, our fall into September begins on this first day of autumn with a dirty topic. Gardening! What were you thinking about, silly? As the seasons change, so does your approach for caring for plants and flowers. And of course, we have to bring back the experts. We love to have these ladies on. E.J. Bennett, also Audrey Stokes are here to help us out. Good to see you.
See you too.
Besides growing beautiful aspens, what else can we grow in our backyard that's pretty easy?
Our fall colors are remarkable. We have fall colors in our trees and our shrubs, and also, of course, in our perennials and our annuals. And we've brought in a selection of perennials and annuals here for you to see. That you can see what a really remarkable.
They're gorgeous.
Collection
They're
of colors.
certainly gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I like what you did too. I mean, we'll go through what they are, but if I don't have a garden in my own backyard, there are different ways that I can spruce it up.
Absolutely. I mean, you can bring in mums. Every grocery store and garden center are selling mums, beautiful, and asters, rudbeckias, even ornamental cabbages. You see them, sometimes they're purple, beautiful. It looks like a cabbage, but it's these beautiful, bright purple things. So
It
you
is
can bring
gorgeous.
those in.
What did you bring here? Tell me the mix.
Sure. So over here we have some sages. This is a Mexican sage. It's not used for cooking, but it's your audience can't smell it, but you can probably smell
If it was Scratch and Sniff TV, you could smell it, but
Yes.
trust me, it smells good.
And Russian purple sage. This is a Bloomis spirea. Is that beautiful? Look at the color on that. And that will last really until frost. Just gorgeous.
Unique.
These are all perennials and all relatively low water usage.
Is this a mum?
It is a mum.
Okay.
And those are easy to get and to bring in. These are cone flowers. You hear of echinacea. That's what these are here. And yarrow.
Wow,
Also.
very pretty. What are your favorite ways to add color to your garden?
I am a zinnia girl.
You are?
And zinnias are annuals. These are some of our zinnias here, and they are annuals. But they're super easy to grow. And I don't know if the camera can show you, but here's a dead head. But the zinnia is really just a little seed factory, and you can see right in here. See them?
Oh,
like they're all and these are
Just hold it right there so that we can see the seeds.
Really easy.
How interesting.
And the spring, you just plant these and they come right back.
That's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. It adds a lot of color. Audrey, what about planting shrubs and trees? You don't have to move today. Talk about planting trees and shrubs too.
There's
how easy
plenty of variety of all kinds of different shrubs and trees that do very, very well in the Front Range climate.
What should we look for?
As far as trees, I think we're going to start with some of the shrubs.
Okay.
The hydrangea, the Annabelle hydrangea, and that is a beautiful flower, white, huge flowers that get up to 12 inches across, bigger than other hydrangeas, and it grows to about 5 feet wide and 5 feet tall.
Is that a picture of it right there? Oh, that's gorgeous.
And they're very hardy even in the heavy rains. The flowers won't bend over.
Okay.
This is another shrub that's native to the
Colorado region?
Colorado region. It's in Mexico and Canada in the lower elevations and foothills. So you'll see it if you go up in the high country. It's potentilla, and it has yellow flowers all summer long and all the way into the fall.
Easy maintenance too.
Easy maintenance, but every 2 to 3 years you want to cut it back to the ground so it doesn't get too scraggly.
Can all of these be planted right now?
We suggest you plant them as soon as possible because we want the roots to get established before the hard freeze. So I would say by the end of this month.
That's when it's too late, by the end of this month?
No, early October is still probably okay, but the sooner the better. So give them more time to be established.
I just love looking at all the pictures that we just showed and then the colors that you brought here today. As the leaves fall, instead of throwing them out, you guys have some really great ideas what we can do with them.
Well, compost, of course, we're all about composting. So composting is kind of a mix between an art and a science, and there are classes, and you can make it as complicated or as simple as you want. I'm a very lazy composter, so I just have a heap in my backyard, and as long as you keep the ratios of brown to green, brown being carbon and green being things with nitrogen, to about 2 to 1, so maybe about twice as many dead leaves, for example, as your kitchen scraps or your fresh cuttings, green, things that are green. Keep those in the cup, throw them together, turn them occasionally, and in the spring, down there at the bottom will be some beautiful rich compost. So you don't have to throw all those.
Hey, that's really smart. I never knew that. What about lawn? What should we be doing with our lawn right now?
So lawns are often in the fall aerated, fertilized. If you have bare spots, it's a perfect time to get the seeds down. They can lie under the snow cover, and you'll have slightly rejuvenated lawn in the spring.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, the spring comes around and you're going to have that gorgeous green lawn by just doing a few maintenance things. And Audrey, what about bulbs this time of year?
Perfect time of year to plant bulbs. You'll want to pay attention to the depth because depending on the bulb size, there's different depths, and it's all described on the packages.
Okay.
And a little bit of bulb starter to put in the hole that you've dug, and cover them up and make sure you keep them watered, just like you keep all your other landscape items winter watered throughout the winter.
Now, last spring we had that really wet weather, and it was really cold, and it kind of killed everything. So what should we be doing with our shrubs and trees? Should we trim them a little bit?
It depends on what kind of shrub you're talking about. Some shrubs do benefit from being cut back in the fall.
Okay.
Like I mentioned with the potentilla, you want to cut that all the way back. It's called rejuvenation, and then that'll make it a stronger plant ultimately. But your perennials you'll want to trim in the spring. Do all your perennial cutting back the dead in the spring. Mm-hmm. We recommend leaving them there for the winter, so there's some kind of protection. The dead perennials lie on top and protect the soil and keep it more moderately temperature-wise.
Very good. Mm-hmm. Great tips. Thank you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I enjoy having you on the show so much. I learned so much. Mm-hmm. You can have any planting or gardening or lawn questions. You got to go to these girls. You can give the Jefferson County Master Gardeners a call, 303-271-6632. That number again, 303-271-6632. Or better yet, you can check them out online. Their website is jeffcoextension.org. That's jeffcoextension.org.